As if the McCrispy couldn't get any better, Bacon and Ranch just entered the chat. The Bacon Ranch McCrispy, available at participating McDonald's for a limited time. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
This episode is brought to you by Shopify. That's the sound of another sale on Shopify. The moment a business dream becomes reality. Shopify is the commerce platform revolutionizing millions of businesses worldwide. They simplify selling online and in person and provide 24/7 support so you can focus on successfully growing your business. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/offer22, all lowercase.
This is Optimal Startup Daily, episode 899, 8 Small Business Mistakes to Avoid, Part 2, by Philip Taylor of ptmoney.com. And I'm Dan. Welcome back to Optimal Startup Daily. And if you were with me yesterday, you know that today is a continuation of that episode. So if you're new here or you're skipping around, I would recommend listening to yesterday's episode first. That's episode 898. But if you are all caught up, let's get right to part 2 as we continue optimizing your life. 8 Small Business Mistakes to Avoid, Part 2, by Philip Taylor of ptmoney.com. Business mistake example. While in college, I had the great idea to resell Lacoste polo shirts. I went to the University of Miami and I noticed while there that roughly 100% of the male students wore polo shirts. In addition, these students had a wide variety of colors and styles. So what better way to make money than by reselling expensive Lacoste shirts? After a few days of research, I determined the following, back in 2006. 1. Lacoste polo shirts sell for $72 at every store across the country. It's rare for shirts to be discounted, and the brands are very expensive compared to others like it. 2. People selling Lacoste shirts on eBay generally sold them for between $40 and $50. These people would sell one shirt at a time, never in lots, and only a select few would sell more than a dozen shirts a week, not because of demand, but because of supply. 3. A lot of the shirts being sold on eBay are counterfeit. Lacoste polo shirts have a specific thread pattern, specific tags, and other markers to tell you if in fact the shirt is real or fake. That being said, the differences in quality are very minimal and almost impossible to spot as a casual buyer. And 4. Retail markup from product to outlet is insanely high, so if I could find a way to buy at the production level, I could retire. My first trial run was the purchase of a lot of 10 shirts on eBay. I bought the shirts for just over $250 and then resold them individually on eBay for a total of $450. Take out my shipping costs, PayPal costs, and eBay fees, and I had a profit of $100. A small success, but I thought bigger. I asked around from sellers on eBay about where they obtained their supply. No luck. Then I found a website called TradeKey. This website puts buyers and sellers in touch at the wholesale level, and most of the registered users are international. The beginning of the end of the business. Luckily, or unluckily as it would eventually turn out, I found a wholesaler in Peru, which is where Lacoste shirts are manufactured, that was willing to sell me high quantities of Lacoste polo shirts at an excellent price of around $20 per polo, shipping included. Without considering the potential for counterfeit shirts or safety in sending money internationally, with little guarantee that I would actually receive a product back, I ordered 200 polo shirts. Much to my surprise, the shirts arrived in a timely fashion, in a variety of colors and sizes, and passed all of the quality checks I could throw at them. My college apartment now had 200 Lacoste polo shirts available for sale, and I routinely had kids coming by dropping $40 or $50 for shirts they could buy at the store for $72. 100% profit was something I loved, and so I decided to go back and buy another big lot of shirts, this time double the size. Go big or go home. Even though business was good, it was slow. Miami isn't a large university, I think 12,000 undergraduate and graduate students at the time, and my clientele was drying up. So I took to eBay and started selling the shirts there. My profit wasn't as large, with shipping costs, packaging costs, and fees, but it was still around $10 a shirt. Business was good, demand was good, and I seemed to have hit my stride in finding a way to make money without having to do anything other than being a middleman. The letter that changed everything. Then, things quickly changed. I received a letter in the mail, registered mail, never a good sign, informing me that what I was doing was quite illegal. Much to my surprise, I am unable to buy and sell Lacoste shirts regardless of where they are from. I need a license to sell a particular brand of merchandise, and Lacoste had found out I was undercutting their retailers and selling for discounted prices. And as it turns out, PT alerted me of legislation that could be passed which makes selling even your own individual items illegal. I was ordered to stop immediately, which I did. I was also ordered to turn over all unsold merchandise, which I did. It was only a few shirts by that time. In addition, I had to pay a settlement to Lacoste to avoid prosecution. I complied, and later I received a follow-up letter confirming that the matter was closed. My eBay ID was banned for life, and I know if I'm ever found selling Lacoste merchandise again, I'll be in big, big trouble. What not to do when starting a business? All in all, the experience was a profitable one, even after the settlement and turnover. It was also quite terrifying as I was only 21 years old and already being sued. This experience did get me to start a lawsuits file in my strongbox, which is a little more full than I want it to be. My pitfalls in starting this small business lie squarely in my inability to do enough research about the legality of my business. I assure you I was well researched in the mechanics of the business. And if nothing else, this venture taught me one of the more valuable lessons I've learned in life. If you decide to open your own small business in the future, I urge you to learn from my mistakes and triple check with as many lawyers and legal minds as you can to make sure everything you do is 100% within the law. You can start by asking a lawyer on Just Answer or LegalZoom. You can get an expert's advice 24/7. Bottom line, mistakes will happen as your business grows, but the more you know, the more mistakes you can avoid. Learning from my mistakes or those of fellow small business owners can save you time, money, and heartache in the long run. Hopefully, our lessons learned can help you reach your financial and business goals that much quicker. You just listened to part 2 of the post titled 8 Small Business Mistakes to Avoid by Philip Taylor of PTmoney.com. The thing about running your own business is every single hire counts. But finding great talent doesn't have to be a second job. You can reclaim your time and find top talent fast with Indeed. Indeed is the hiring platform helping over 3 million businesses worldwide to do it all. Don't spend hours on multiple job sites looking for candidates. Over 80% of Indeed employers find quality candidates the moment they sponsor a job. I especially love Indeed's Instant Match feature because candidates you invite to apply through Instant Match are 3 times more likely to apply to your job than candidates who only see it in search, according to US Indeed data. Indeed knows when you're growing your own business, you have to make every dollar count. That's why with Indeed, you only pay for quality applications that match your must-have job requirements. Visit Indeed.com/startup to start hiring now. Just go to Indeed.com/startup. Indeed.com/startup. Terms and conditions apply. Cost per application pricing not available for everyone. Need to hire? You need Indeed. There's been a lot of buzz around AI lately, but maybe you're not sure how it fits into your daily life or workflow. Well, Notion has just launched a new, incredible tool, Notion AI, that's fully integrated into Notion, so it has the context of everything you're already working on. Work faster, write better, and think bigger, completing tasks that normally take you hours in just seconds. Leverage the power of AI right inside Notion across all your notes and docs without the need to jump between your work and a separate AI-powered tool. Notion AI is designed to help you with your work right in the place where you're doing your work, not a separate AI tool. For a limited time, try Notion AI for free when you go to notion.com/OSD. That's all lowercase letters, notion.com/OSD to try out the incredible power of Notion AI today. And when you use our link, you're supporting our show. This is a limited time offer, so try Notion AI for free right now at notion.com/OSD. And thanks once again to Philip for letting us share this post over the last couple days. And a bit more about him that I didn't tell you yesterday. Philip created PTmoney.com back in 2007 with the idea of sharing his advice on money, holding himself accountable while paying off over $75,000 in debt, and also to meet others who are passionate about moving toward financial independence. Well, he definitely succeeded because today he is fully self-employed and supporting his family using the income generated from his site and conference. He says that none of it would have been possible had he not taken control of his financial life and started building something of value for others. So again, you can learn much more about PT and everything that he does over at ptmoney.com. Okay, that is it for today. Hope you enjoyed the post, and thanks again for being a subscriber, which is a big deal in terms of helping us keep this show going for you. So have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.